So this week's trio is vanilla. I can't believe I haven't done vanilla. Probably turns out I have done vanilla, who knows. But vanilla is one of them notes that personally I find quite tedious and boring. But sometimes when vanilla's done right, it can be quite lovely, can't it? With a bit of spice or something in it. Or it works to smooth things out, and it's generally not the most interesting of notes. That's why it's more often than not better as a supporting note for me personally. Obviously I'll have about 1 million vanilla fragrances with vanilla in, but as kind of a main note, not so many, because it's, like I say, it's not always the most interesting of notes. However, it is very calming and comforting, and for me vanilla generally suits the warmth, though it can be quite good in the what am I talking about, the warmth in the cold, but it can sometimes work in the warmth as well. Anyway, these aren't meant to be long ones, so I'll crack on. So first up is from the indie section, and that's from Mirads, which is Fabtran Mia's line, perfumed by the great Miguel Matos, and that's Empiricis La Vanille. Basically, let's get into it. This one is it's mainly based around the spices, the saffron and the woods, and it's got quite dark things in there. There's also, kind of to begin with, some davana and kind of a fruity richness. The fruits kind of all meld in with the rich vanilla and the dark resins, and it's like a sea of warm, almost red vanilla. It's very enveloping, it's very warm, it's very smooth actually as well, but it's one where you've got to like these kind of darker woods, and I think there might be cypriol in it, giving it a nice grounded darkness in the base as well with the woods, and the saffron is kind of quite big in it, and yeah, it's like this warm kind of rich, like, you know, when the sun's gone red, it's like that, like a rich warm vanilla. This is very much for the cooler weather, I'd say. I'm sure you could rock it in the sun as well if you're brave like that. But it's lovely, and it's quite unique as well. There are a lot of heavy dark vanillas, but nothing quite like this. And it's the way it mixes with the spices and that little bit of a kind of darker, fruity kind of touch, but peachy, isn't it, Davana? It's not, you know, your typical kind of dark vanilla, where it's other fruits in there. But yeah, I think this works lovely. That's La Vanille from Mirads perfume. Next is a fairly simple one. This won't take me long to get through, and that's from Chiali. This is the niche one. Now, I would say Chiali are niche. First, they just made perfumes, didn't they? So that's the definition of it. And it's very affordable niche and very easygoing niche, but niche that's kind of, you know, it's got something extra about it. Now this one, Vanilla 28, is obviously all about vanilla. Now this is your more kind of basic vanilla, almost a kind of cakey, warm, just out of the oven, beautiful, cozy vanilla again. It's very warming, it's not too heavy actually. It is rich, but it's not like a kind of killing you one. This is a kind of a, you know, an arm around the shoulder in the cold, a nice pulling your coat round, and it basically is just vanilla, like a proper cake vanilla. Now also in it are things like you know, there are some warm spices and some woods, ouch, stung myself, and some woods, and it's warming and cozy. That's all there is to say about it, really. It's quite a simple, warm, cozy, lovely, basic vanilla scent. It's mainly meant for layering, which it is absolutely excellent for, by the way. So that's Chiali Vanilla 28. And finally, Designer, one of my favourite fragrances ever that I do talk about a lot, very underrated. That's Dupe La Balm. Now this is vanilla resins, aldehydes, woods. There's a lot going on in it with some little lovely florals in there. People have sniffed this blindly, not knowing what it is, and thought it was a very expensive kind of niche one. It is very well done, but it's like it's like a warm bath of vanilla and tonka and that kind of thing, with some incense burning. Your bath is made of some beautiful elegant woods. Everything's very calm and relaxing. It's very, very smooth, and the vanilla even, I'd say, is almost refreshing. The aldehydes give it that fizz that makes you think of maybe incense and stuff like that. The resins are very smooth and kind and soft and sweet, if you like, and it's just it's a really good easygoing fragrance. I'm not going to waffle on. So that's Le Balm from Dupe. So yeah, I'm going to make this as brief as possible. Could I even kept this under 5 minutes? Maybe. It's just 3 vanilla fragrances, so they're all kind of different as well. There's all sort of different types. What's your favourite sort of vanilla? Are you a kind of rich, heavy vanilla person? Do you like a kind of softer, smooth, fresh one? Are you a vanilla fan, or like me, do you generally find it quite dull? Alright folks, thanks, bye.